This is Eagle Al, and today I want to talk about Howie Roseman. Howie Roseman in this interview with Chris Long, who I love dearly, spoke about Jalen Hurts, and he said Jalen Hurts is just a freak, man. He's a freak of nature, and I will play that clip. And also, I want to talk about OTAs today. It's closed to the media, unfortunately. Maybe we get some pictures, maybe we get some clips later today, but the real battle of camp is Tyler Steen versus Beef Jerky, aka Cam Jurgens. But let's get straight into it.
Hey, what's up? It's more Roseman. Shout out to Eagle Owl, the biggest Eagles fan out there. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
All right, so let's start with Howie Roseman. He went on Chris Long podcast. I believe it was like 2-3 days ago, and they just uploaded the full podcast episode earlier today. I seen the clip, and it was a part where they talked about Jalen Hurts. They actually talked about how the Eagles benefited off like backup quarterbacks in the past. They talked about Jeff Garcia. They talked about, of course, Nick Foles, Jalen Hurts. Now, what made us bring in, Marcus Mariota? He briefly talked about Gardner Minshew a bit, but let's hear Howie Roseman talk about Jalen Hurts and just what type of guy he is. But let's go ahead and play this clip.
Nicole Lynn, she did an unbelievable
She's
job for
great,
him.
yeah.
She was so professional, and she did a good job for him, and that's a good deal for him,
Yeah.
and hopefully a good deal for us, and that's how they should be. He deserves it. His work ethic, his passion for the game, and then his talent level. I think sometimes we talk about his intangibles so much, we forget how talented he is.
Yeah.
Like he's another freak.
Which is readily apparent. So his intangibles are so great that they overshadow that freakish athletic ability. I mean,
Sometimes
that's how
maybe just
great-
because the
that's how great
adversity
he
too,
is here, dude.
and the adversity, that he's
Yeah.
been through and how he handles it, which is a great credit to his
Yeah.
family and the people around him.
I couldn't agree with Howie Roseman more. I mean, Jalen Hurts is a freak. Sometimes we get overzealous about what he do off the field, how good he is, how he handle himself, especially with the media. He don't play the Twitter, Instagram games. He'll post here and there, but not too much. And like I said, I just couldn't agree with Howie Roseman more here. And sometimes we just forget how good he is actually on the field sometimes. So shout out to Jalen Hurts, man. Jalen Hurts, keep doing your thing. I really wish the media was there at OTAs. I know you doing your thing. But Thursday, hopefully, the media is allowed and we could get, who's doing what's going on. I believe OTAs, that's when they do the 7-on-7, 11-on-11s. I could be wrong. But, yeah, man, I just can't wait till it's open to the media so we could get more news. But this is the thing the media is hyping up the most. This is where I transition to Tyler Steen versus Cam Jurgens. This is going to be a matchup. A lot of people, it's weird with this concept because a lot of people just crowning Cam Jurgens. Then you got the other half that's just crowning Tyler Steen. Like, it's 50-50 on this. People like Cam Jurgens, he experienced, he could do this, he could do that, and he's also big. And people like Tyler Steen, he's an anchor. He got experience playing tackle and also guard, whereas though Cam Jurgens was more a center his whole college career. So I don't know. I'm split. I mean, I just want the best guy out there. Actually, no, I'm lying. I'm not split. I'm going with Tyler Steen. I want Tyler Steen to get it for this simple reason. If Cam Jurgens able to beat out Tyler Steen, that let me know Cam Jurgens is a dog, for sure. Second, that means we got to go into the draft again to get a center. A lot of people forget, and was a possibility that can happen with Cam Jurgens. A lot of people forget we drafted Landon Dickerson to be the future center because we thought, how Jason Kelsey is every year. We thought he was going to retire. And what ended up happening, I think Isaac Selamalo was left guard at the time and he got hurt, or the right guard got hurt, something like that. And we had to shift the line. We're like, you know what? Instead of redshirt and Landon Dickerson, let him play guard. And I think we move Isaac Seumalo to the right side, and it worked so perfectly. And we already know how Dickerson and Jordan Mailata, how close they are. So having those two next to each other works out great, but we just totally forgot Dickerson was supposed to be here to take over for Jason Kelsey. So we had to go into a draft and get Cam Jurgens. And now I seen the other report that, Jason Kelsey or Lane Johnson won't want to play with a smaller guard. I believe this came from Baldy, and I love Baldy, but I think Baldy don't know what he's talking about, because Cam Jurgens is not the size of Jason Kelsey. Cam Jurgens, if he moves to that center, he's going to be a big center. I'm talking about he's the same size as Isaac Seumalo. Now, Tyler Steen is bigger than Isaac and Cam Jurgens, but moving Cam Jurgens there, he won't be a small guard. He'll be a nice size guard. But I want him to play center because I like how he moves, and he has a lot of experience playing center. I know Jason Kelsey want him to play guard, but man, I want Cam Jurgens at center, and I want Tyler Steen at guard. I think it just work out better. But if Cam Jurgens beat him out, it is what it is. I'm happy for whoever get the spot, but that's going to be the battle. To me, the underrated battle is the safety position. A lot of people got Edmonds as a lock, but I don't think he's a lock. I think any of those dudes can get it. It's up for grabs. It's up for grabs, man. And I personally think it's going to be Sidney Brown and Reed Blankenship. And I think they're going to rotate Edmonds, in my opinion. That's how I think it's going to go. But I could be wrong, but it will be great to see who they have starting, like just coming out there, who the coaches think should start, because anybody could get beat out at this time. Would they go Reed Blankenship and Edmonds? That's probably going to be the start. But I think Sidney Brown going to work his way up, man. I really do. But hey, man, what do you think and how do you feel, man, about the battles with OTAs? Howie Roseman calling Jalen Hurts a freak. And look, I really wish it was open to the media, but this is all I got. This is all I got, and this is Eagle Owl, man.